Welcome back to the show. Now joining me is Ify Brown, who's an actress, a singer, and a dancer. Ify, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Okay, so Ify is an actress on Tinsel. She plays the role Queen, right?
Yes.
Fantastic. And you made your first debut when? When did you start acting?
I think I started acting roughly 4 years now, 4 or 5 years, professionally, because I've been acting way longer than that.
On television?
On television, yes. No, not television. Movies. I've done a few movies when I was pretty younger. Like
that's what I mean. That made its way to the to TV.
Well, I never saw it. I never saw it, so I don't know. But I was quite young then. I've done stage back in the day.
How young? Sorry.
How young? Like when I was 10 years old.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Your parents took you for an audition?
Not really. It just kind of located me somehow. I back then I worked with a known producer. He's on Tinsel too. His name is Mjay. Okay. We attend the same church.
Oh,
so he noticed me from the drama group, like, this girl has talent.
Oh wow.
There's no way I can write my story without that man, because he actually brought it out, for me to see.
Sometimes it just takes one person to believe in you.
Yeah,
and that's it.
so he wanted to do a movie back then, and then he told my parents, I would like to use your daughter. And they said, sure, why not? This one, she talks a lot. So that was how it started. Okay,
so you say you're the last born. How many siblings do you have?
I have 3 other siblings. I'm the last. We're 4 in my house.
Okay, and your sisters are you're 4 girls?
No, 3 girls, 1 boy. So my brother is my immediate senior, and then I have 2 elder sisters who are married and have kids. So.
Okay, so if he's going to be taking us on on a personal journey, right, of her growing up, off camera, when we're on set, I heard the story of how you grew up, right, as the last born among your siblings,
yeah.
And you are way younger than them. Like,
yes.
How far apart is the last one? Is the one before you?
The one before me is 3 years. The one before that, it's not so far, actually. My sisters were tough, growing up. My elder sister, I think, is 9 years older than I am. So there's a gap.
Yes, there is.
So back then, to her, she just used to say I was rude and I'm too stubborn. I don't know. Maybe I was looking for attention, or I felt neglected. Or yes.
Neglected. Where was your mom?
My mom and dad were always working. They were always working because they needed to put food on the table. It wasn't so easy growing up back then. Yeah, it wasn't so easy. So they knew I was in good hands. My sisters were old enough.
You were in good hands?
Oh, they felt I was in good hands. I was in good hands. My sisters loved me, yeah, but they just were too tough for me back then. And me too. I didn't think I was a second-class citizen. Like, you can't treat me like that in my father's house, So I was always rebelling.
Were you maltreated by them?
Nah, I wouldn't say I was maltreated. I just was. It was tough love. My sisters would not. I can't stay in the same room as them. If I come in when they're friends, I think maybe, I don't know if it's the same way with every other person, but when I come in the room where they are with their friends, they'd be like, leave, adults are talking, So for me, I wanted to be in their company. I wanted to learn from them. I wanted to be close to them. I guess they did not just know how, so it might have been a mistake from the aunties before us, or I don't know. But they just did not know how to love me the way I wanted to. Or maybe I just needed attention. Maybe I was just too demanding. I don't know what the problem was.
Did that go on to affect, who you became later in life in terms of your emotional stability, your emotional self? Like, how did that translate into anything?
Well, I think it made me more than me, because if it wasn't for my sisters, if it wasn't for the fear I had I was afraid of my sisters more than my parents. I mean, I can talk anyhow in front of my parents. The fear of God, man. Like, my sisters would tell me, they would kill me, and I'll believe them. So I was afraid of my sisters more than I was with my parents. My parents can call me and I can say my opinion. My sisters, I cannot think it. Do you know what is flying nodding? You're here and you think I run away. Oh God, my sister will fly and they'll kill you. So I was afraid of them. My sister went to command.
Right.
So it wasn't me. She went to command. So she was just like a police in the house.
Right. Command has that effect.
I know, right?
Yes, it does.
Command secondary school, Jos.
Not just Jos. Command generally.
Command generally.
Yes, command generally. Yes. I would say so because I have that side.
Oh.
I went to command.
Yeah, but you look so sweet.
I'm actually sweet. So the thing is, we all have that side.
Yeah.
Because of the type of treatment that we received. You don't expect a soldier that's passed through all the drillings and all of that to be a softie.
True.
Do you understand?
True.
So he can have his soft side to him, his family side and whatnot side, his friend side. But when it is time for action, that action comes out. Yeah. So it's that thing that we all have. So it's not like I'm not sweet. I'm sweet, but I have that part of me that say, hey, shut it down. So yeah, I think it's the school.
Yeah, but I on the other hand was very emotional. I cry easily growing up. You know, just tell me one thing and I'm crying already, and then my sisters will, instead of them to, they didn't just know how to make it, you know, they'll hold on to that and make me suffer for, you know. So
they teach us how to be really tough. Like, who cares that you're crying?
I cry a lot back then. I was always crying because I felt like I wasn't in the right family.
Enough of your childhood story. Let's delve into you as, you know,
as a full-grown woman.
As a full-grown woman, okay, I don't know if I should say this, actors, we don't like to tell our ages.
No, we don't.
We don't.
I mean, I don't look a day over 20.
You oh, yeah. Actually, you look 15.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Amen to that.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with aging, please. Okay, so I'm not even going to ask you under 20. I'm going to ask you under 30 over 30.
Okay.
Under 30 over 30.
30.
That's definitely over 30.
Over 30. Okay, over
30 over 30 shall right around that side. Yes, right around that corner. If you're going to be telling us about your life as a single woman. I've heard quite a few things from you, and I want us to share it on air. Okay. Quite a few things about being single in Nigeria. Being a single woman in Nigeria, I mean the perils, and it's almost like a crime to be a single woman in Nigeria.
Yes.
You're going to be telling us that, but before we enter into that conversation, we will take a quick break, and there's more of Ify Brown. Please don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the show. Now we're still with Ify Brown, and Ify is going to tell us about being single. Because she has experiences. Ify, some things are ridiculous, I find. Well, I'm married. But I don't know if I deserve an accolade for being married. You know, someone said once that maybe if we began to think in the direction of not everybody should be married, then maybe life becomes better for the single people in Nigeria. I don't know. What do you think about that?
Well, I think it's just the society that pressures us into being who we are as single ladies and not being so proud of it, you know. The society puts this pressure on you. You know, growing up, there's this belief you need to get married before you're 25, or maybe around when you're 25, before you're 30 at least. You know, so nobody says anything about, oh, there's bliss in being an independent woman who is a strong independent woman, financially free. If you're doing so well, in fact, you're scared because you can scare the guys away.
That's what they say, actually.
Yes, but I think things are changing now. I want to believe that. I mean, I know before now, when I was pretty younger than this, there was one time when I was kind of depressed a lot. I was thinking, hey, I haven't achieved, you know, in what I want to achieve yet, and hey, I'm still single and not married.
And you saw marriage as an escape route?
And as an escape, exactly. I thought, okay, if I can just get married, I'll feel better for myself or with myself, and you know, even if when my dreams are not exactly coming to pass as I wanted them to. You know, there's this medical term they say is magical thinking. You just believe that there's a way that your life should go, And then if it doesn't go
that
that
way, you're beating yourself up.
Yes, but I thank God that God helped me go through that process one time, and then now I'm more than happy. I'm accepting the life the way it is. Accept myself the way I am, and I'm happy that I'm growing every day. So yeah, as a single woman who is independent and a little over 30. There was a time when I thought...
You said it yourself, I didn't, so go ahead.
Okay, you caught me there.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not, marriage is not the final destination. Marriage is not the priority here.
Yeah, don't get us wrong. Marriage is good.
Lovely.
Marriage
I want to get married. Hey,
right.
Amen.
But it doesn't happen at a certain time and in a certain age bracket the way we put it here. It can happen at any time when you are ready.
Yes.
And sometimes you just haven't found that person and you don't really need to rush into it. I mean, you're telling me ridiculously about how cutting your hair and how for a long time you wanted to go on low cut.
I wanted so much to cut my hair.
And you were dating the guy?
Yes.
Who told you don't dare to?
Once you cut it, you just don't worry. That's the end. You and I cannot. Who is the man here? I'm like,
he was asking you who is the man here.
Yes, that okay. Me and you will go out and then your hair will be cut, mine will be cut. What's going on? Yeah, another friend told me if my wife should cut her hair, she will go back to her husband's house, father's house, and then grow it back before she comes back. So that thing scared me. I'm like, okay. Even my mom back in the day used to tell me, no, ridiculous. Don't cut your hair yet. When I used to tell her, I want to cut my hair. Don't cut your hair yet. Wait till when you're married. If your husband says, why does my husband have to say before I cut my hair? So I didn't want to cut my hair because I was afraid that, okay, now they will say that scares the men away. It's enough that you are in the arts, you are acting, men don't like that. You say you will not continue with your biotechnology you studied. Now you want to cut your hair.
Wait, you said you studied what?
Biotechnology.
Biotechnology. No, I'm not surprised that you studied something that is off our...
Yeah, I guess
did the same. I know my sister, yes, I did the same. Even though mine was arts inclined, I mean international relations.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but anyways, let's not even talk about that. We've had enough of guests coming on the show to say, they studied computer science and now they're
doing something else.
Yeah. Okay, but I know there's this popular one about, do you live by yourself?
Not now. No, I don't live by myself. I still live with my parents.
Okay, is that one of the reasons you live with your parents? Because people will look at you quite differently?
Not exactly.
Say the truth.
Not really, though.
It's a pretty big deal in Nigeria. They say you have to live with your parents. If not, if you're living by yourself as a single lady, you scare the guys away.
Oh no, I've not. It's not like I haven't heard that before. My mom, in fact, used to say that all the times when I say I want to live by myself. Yeah, she says, I mean, everybody is married. It's just you left and your brother who is not hardly in the house. Am I chasing you out of the house? You have your room to yourself and all that. So I got comfortable. Plus, I was also doing other things with my money. Like last year, I produced my movie. I told you about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it rounds and festivals. Yeah. So I was like, okay, I don't have, one bill off my head, not having to pay
rent.
For rent and then use my money as it comes gradually, productively. But that has changed.
It has?
Yes, it has, because I'm soon gonna move out. I didn't tell you that I got a place.
You've got a place?
Yes.
Girl, you're single. Why are you getting a place?
Oh, please. Life has changed.
Right.
Yeah, so
but I just think it comes to that point in your life when you're older. And you just need your own space.
Yes.
And it's ridiculous, this culture, because abroad, they wait till you're 18. And once you're 18, they're kicking you right out of the house. And you're 20-something with your parents, and they're asking you, man, you're working, you've got to start paying rent to your parents. This is real. And this is what they do. But here, we're like, no, you can't dare to leave. They're like, man, if you cannot get a place for yourself, pay rent.
Yeah, in your 20s is when you're figuring out your life. Oh.
Right.
We start late.
We start late.
Yeah, we start late. I mean, your 20s is when you're figuring out your life, figuring out who you are as a person. you know, until when you're 30, that is when you say, okay, I think that's when you know, oh, okay, this is what I want to be. That's why you can't take BS from anybody. You know what you want to be. But I think we start late. We're late bloomers in this part of the world.
Right.
Yes,
very, very true. Oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You're a dancer.
Yes. I actually started dancing professionally before I, you know, kicked off with acting.
Your family was on Maltina dance.
Maltina family dance. Yeah, we didn't do so well, but it was alright.
Are you the only dancer in your family?
Yes, I am. Everybody dances. Everybody claim they dance. My brother,
my brother dance. I'm asking you.
Well, my brother is one time his friends used to call him Michael Jackson, Mjay. Yes, because he used to just. But when I look at him dance, I'm like,
please, now you carry this your two left legs to the back.
They're just trying, you know. I feel I'm just
like
the only dancer
in the house.
My mom and dad, they try. Everybody dances.
Fantastic.
Once you can move your body, you can dance.
Right, right. Nice one. Okay, so we're going on a quick break. There's still more of Ify Brown. Please do not go anywhere. Welcome back to the show. So we have been chatting with Ify Brown Mjay, who's an actress, a dancer, and a singer. Ify, you sing?
Well, that singing part, it's not like I'm a professional singer or I know how to maintain a note. I know what music is. I sing, please.
You sing?
Yes, I sing.
Ify's going to be singing on the show.
No, please. No, I can't sing. I can't sing that kind of song.
30 seconds. Now you can't sing that kind of song. So you'll be doing that one later on the show. Okay, but I want to ask you, you have produced a movie that got recognized by Afrif.
Yes.
And that was
In Short.
In Short. And In Short, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
that was your first movie?
It was my first movie, yeah. It was a short film, though, but it was...
And this is 4 years of your acting career?
Career, yeah. Professionally, yes. Thank you.
Fantastic. It's not easy.
I know.
I tried to produce a short film once, and I know that it wasn't easy. Nice. So is this where we go from here? Producing?
Yes, it's something I want to do more than acting later on in future.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I want to go into production full time. So, yeah, I want to do my movies, TV series, everything I can lay my hands on. I want to do that.
Wow. We're looking at a very strong woman. So before you sing, and that would be the end of the show.
Please don't make
before
me
you sing, oh, you want to dance? Should we play music? We do that here.
For real?
Oh, yeah.
Don't make me sing now.
Do you want to dance?
Oh, no.
It's like that comes more naturally to you.
Yeah, dancing comes more naturally than singing. You know why? I just have to know how to... I do stage. So, you know, stage is an ensemble of, you know, music, dance, and acting. So, yeah, I had to improve my singing skills. But it's not like I really, really know how to sing.
So what, you want to dance? Oh,
we could dance, yeah.
We're dancing. Now, before we go into that dance, I would like you to speak to upcoming actors and actresses. You're 4 years in the making, and I think you're doing fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
So I want you to speak to them, and I want you to speak to the average Nigerian youth who's struggling to bring to life that passion and that dream. Someone who's depressed that they're studying something and, you know, that's not exactly where their passion lies. Okay,
all right. My name is Ify Brown. You already know. I just want to talk to you out there who is struggling wherever you are right now, maybe in your field or place of work or whatever it is you're doing and you're not very comfortable with. Just find that inner peace. You know, it was not easy for me growing up, but I thank God I found it. So you can still find it and be that person. There's no time frame for anybody. There's no time. As long as you have life, you can do whatever you want, okay? As an actor, a musician, whatever it is in the arts or any other field, find that thing that makes you happy and pursue it. Read books on it, talk to people who are there before you, and just do you. It's a day at a time, one step at a time. One step at a time, one day at a time. And with that, we're coming to the end of conversation with Maryjane. Not before we dance. Am I getting it? Like I have to bend my head. Turn. Okay. Then you're supposed to bend, though.
I'm supposed to bend.